Another day, another terrible Roblox update. Let's talk about it all, because apparently Roblox completely AI generated their response, allegedly. There's apparently a new event being planned right now. Roblox changed a bunch of stuff with the filter and their moderation once again, and it has absolutely ruined the platform again. I'll talk about that and just so much more stuff, bro. It's an insane video once again. See it up, subscribe, and let's move on to the first story because it is important. And it's Roblox apparently, allegedly making their whole response that we all know about with AI. Now, I don't think this is true. I want to just get that out of the way, and I'll tell you why I think that is the case in a second, but let's go over what people have been saying. Because a little bit ago, when, you know, Roblox responded to all of the drama that was happening, I think this is like almost 2 weeks ago at this point, they dropped a video on the actual like Roblox YouTube channel where it was 3 people that worked in Roblox safety, all talking about Roblox safety and how it's actually not that bad. And basically, people have been digging into this video a little bit more, and they have found out that apparently there's some weird glitches with the video that make it seem like it's AI generated. So here's the first thing that people were kind of talking about, where basically at some point in this video, David Baszucki goes to take a swig from his mug, and as you can see, the text on it looks weirdly AI generated. Like, it doesn't just look blurry, or it doesn't look just weird, it looks AI generated. Like, it looks like nonsense. And, you know, when people saw this, they were kind of like, you know, really weirded out. They were like, why does it, why? What's going on with that? They also noticed that David Baszucki just sounds like AI, but I'm pretty sure he always kind of sounds like AI. Like, even if you watch the RDC, like, keynotes or whatever, he literally just sounds like a robot. It's just kind of how he is, I think. But regardless, all of that has kind of had people thinking that this is maybe AI. But I think the one thing that really made this really bad is this screenshot right here, where you can see this person has 2 fingers and a thumb. Well, and you can't even say in this specific screenshot that maybe her like hand is just in a weird position. It genuinely is just 2 fingers and a thumb. Now, after seeing all of this, you might be thinking, how possibly could I defend this? How possibly could I defend Roblox? Well, guys, I don't know. This is really bad. But I will say, I don't think Roblox used AI for this. I don't think that would be possible. I don't know what kind of prompt they would have to use, but I just don't think it would be possible. And I think what actually happened here is Roblox used some sort of AI upscaling like effect on their video that made it look so weird. And I think you can really tell that when you go back to the picture with Dave Baszucki sipping out of his mug, because the mug actually does say something. It's really hard to read, but the top says respect the community. And then the other points on the mug are like, I think Roblox's core values. I think it like shows them on the website or something. So yeah, I don't think Roblox used AI to generate their response. I think this was just a really bad use of AI upscaling that is kind of went very, very wrong. Oh yeah, one other thing is people were saying like the table on the right here has 1 leg, and that's kind of weird, but like I think it's kind of obvious that there's more legs under the tables, guys. Come on. But yeah, regardless, people think that Roblox used AI for their response like completely, but I don't think that is the case. I think it's just a really bad use of AI upscaling. But I will say that it does look very, very much AI. Like, but yeah, maybe I'm wrong, guys. Tell me in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm stupid? Tell me in the comments, and we can now move on to something else that's also pretty important, and then we'll get into like the really, really bad stuff that has happened. But yeah, let's go over something that's maybe positive, hopefully, because over the past couple days, people have been talking about how there's a new potential Roblox event happening. Here's a tweet from Roblox Event Hunters that says, it's time. Here's 42 games that are very likely to be in the next event. We don't know the name/theme for the event yet, but given the timing, it should be announced during RDC 2025, with a screenshot of a bunch of different games that are potentially participating in this new event. And I don't know where they got this information from. I think maybe these games uploaded like a badge or something, and maybe that's why they're thinking that they could be involved in this event. I'm not really sure. Oh, I found actually an original tweet that kind of explains why these games are being linked to an event, and it's because apparently there was test accounts for Roblox joining their groups. Okay, that's actually very interesting. Now, on top of all of this, it doesn't just end there, because apparently some of these games, or maybe just one of them, has made a secondary place in their game called the Classic Mega Edition. Now, I think this is maybe a troll, probably a troll, there's no way, but also, considering Roblox is in the most hot water they've been in ages, maybe they could do the Classic Mega Edition. That would be pretty cool. I mean, the Classic is the most positively rated event other than the Hunt, I believe, in the Hunt Mega Edition. So it only makes sense to combine the top rated events and make something actually good. But, you know, it is Roblox at the end of the day. They probably won't do that. They'll probably make something stupid like the Hatch 2. I don't know. Yeah, regardless, there seems to be some sort of event or something going on with these games in Roblox, and I guess we'll see what happens in the future, because yeah, every like couple months Roblox does seemingly try to host an event, and it has been a couple months since the Hatch, the absolute disaster of an event that was. So yeah, seemingly we could be getting a new one pretty soon, which is cool. I hope it's good, but I mean, with Roblox's track record, it probably won't. But regardless, we can now move on to the next stuff, which is absolutely terrible, because Roblox has updated their username filter. So this is probably like the least bad moderation change that has happened over the past couple days, but it's still kind of worth talking about because Zenha tweeted out this, saying, Roblox has made significant changes to their username filter recently. So much change that this could be the worst filter change of all time, with completely random words being filtered either partially or in full. More information on the pastebin, with a link to a pastebin that shows off 1,600 three-letter combinations that are now banned from being used in Roblox usernames because they are apparently inappropriate. Now, out of the 1,600 three-letter combinations, I would say maybe 80% of them are completely fine, and Roblox sadly falsely banned them. But also, I don't really think it's a big deal that Roblox is banning these three-letter usernames because I don't think they would have been claimable anyways. I mean, three-letter usernames have been claimed for many, many years now at this point. Regardless, it's still weird to see that Roblox is changing this filter, and I think that this filter change does expand further than three-letter usernames, because if you read the paragraph at the bottom of this pastebin, it says, a couple days ago, Roblox did a major revamp on the username filter because they broke it on July 9th, which basically uncensored everything on their sign-up page, which was so disastrous. But now with Roblox's new username filter, a total of 1,600 three-letter combinations are now censored on the sign-up page, either partially or in full, which includes lines and common words that are not even inappropriate. Now, yeah, it seems like this is happening due to all the stuff that has been happening on Roblox over the past couple months, and especially over the past couple weeks. And a lot of people that, like, you know, snipe Roblox usernames, like rare ones, are kind of really complaining about this update because it makes it harder to claim rare usernames when, like, random combinations of letters are apparently being censored, which is just weird. But regardless, let's move on to the next story, which is a lot worse than this, because Roblox has officially released an update to all games on the platform. Because as you can see from this Bloxy News tweet, it says, PSA, if you own a Roblox experience and have not taken the maturity and compliance questionnaire to give your experience an age rating, you must do so by September 30th, or you will risk having your experience becoming unplayable. Now, if you're curious as to what this means and where this is coming from, it's from a dev forum post where Roblox is really going ham on this new, like, questionnaire update. Because if you don't know, over the past couple months, there's been a lot of stuff happening on the platform. You definitely know. But with that, Roblox has announced some safety precautions that they'll be taking, where basically they are forcing every single Roblox game on the platform to take the questionnaire to actually get it published on the website, which I think is a good thing. I think that's a great way to do this type of stuff. But there is a really big issue with this, and it's that there's a lot of old Roblox games where the developers might not be active anymore, or maybe certain developers maybe lost their account or got banned, and a lot of these games will not be able to redo their questionnaire because they just don't have access to their game anymore, in which those games will then get shut down and they'll be gone. And that basically means that, like, a lot of history on Roblox will be gone. But when you really think about it, there's billions of games on the Roblox platform, and a lot of them are made by developers or just people that are not even active anymore. Yeah, basically in this post, you can see Roblox says that they have thought about that, saying, we understand that many classic experiences are no longer actively maintained, and we want to help keep these popular classics available for players to enjoy. As part of our commitment to legacy content on Roblox, we identify notable experiences from creators who are no longer active on Roblox and ensure they have the content maturity labels that they need. They go on to say that these experiences will be selected based on factors like lifetime visits and engagement, recent visits and engagement, and experiences you've marked as favorites. If there is an experience that you want to remain public, simply play or favorite that experience, and this will provide us with signals on where to focus our efforts. We will provide regular updates on our progress to preserve classic Roblox content, which is really good. I think this is a great way to do it, but I have seen a lot of people complaining about this because obviously people don't want Roblox history going under, you know what I mean? Now, I do really like, though, that Roblox literally put this in the hands of us. We could preserve as much content as we want as long as we just favorite games that we think are cool. But obviously, not every single classic game will be able to get favorited, and there's going to be a lot of content lost with this update, which sucks. Now, Roblox goes on to say this, that unrated experiences represent 1.5% of daily playtime. To ensure consistency across the entire platform, we are asking all creators to complete the questionnaire for any unrated experiences they want to keep playable. Now, here's what's going to happen to the games that aren't, like, favorited or are left unrated. It says, unrated experiences after September 30th will no longer be playable or show up in top charts for users. Developers and their collaborators can continue to develop on these experiences, though, via Studio and the Creator Hub. They can also playtest these experiences via the Roblox website and the Roblox app, but to make the experience playable again, they have to complete the questionnaire at any time. So yeah, a lot of Roblox history is going to be lost with this, which really, really stinks. Now, I do like, though, that Roblox did give us the option to actually make a change here by favoriting games. I really like that. I think this is one of the better ways they could have handled this. But again, I've seen a lot of people complaining about this, rightfully so. Now, overall, I think this update is hopefully going to have a positive effect on the platform, you know, forcing people to do this questionnaire to get their games age rated and moderated terminated is a good thing because, you know, obviously it adds another step of moderation when publishing a Roblox game, but it does also suck that a bunch of Roblox history is going to be lost with this. Like, it is going to be very, very sad, especially because one of my favorite pastimes on Roblox is just looking through random Roblox games. I specifically made my own private Roblox game that literally searches through all Roblox IDs to find me random Roblox games, and that is just no longer going to work anymore after September 30th because all of the IDs that my game is going to find are probably going to be games that don't have the questionnaire answered and are going to be closed, which is just really sad, man. It really does suck. And yeah, tell me what you guys think. Regardless, we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be something even worse because a bunch of people are apparently getting terminated off of Roblox for no reason because Roblox updated their UGC moderation. So as you can see, here's this person tweeting out, multiple people are being terminated and you are possibly going to be next if you are a UGC creator. Roblox's moderation AI is currently mass deleting anything remotely resembling a Valkyrie or a fedora. Deletions include items they literally featured in the past. Roblox, I literally beg you, when you use AI at a large scale, use temporary suspensions at most, not terminations, because yeah, people are, I guess, getting terminated from this. Regardless, they show off a bunch of Roblox UGC items that apparently got deleted, and then eventually the person that made it got terminated off of the platform. Where yeah, you can see a lot of these items are Fedora-like or Valk-like, and the craziest part is that apparently you can't counter any of these DMCA claims. Now, one thing is that apparently these are DMCA claims, so I'm not sure if it's actually coming from Roblox or if someone's posing as Roblox and filing these. I'm not really sure, but this person does say that it is an AI moderation issue, so I guess maybe it is Roblox doing it, which is just so dumb. So yeah, if you're a UGC creator that's uploaded a Fedora or something that's similar to a Roblox item in any way, shape, or form, you could potentially get terminated. I guess that only happens if you have like a bunch of items, but regardless, not cool, Roblox. You gotta fix this. I mean, here's even another tweet from this person named Luca, and they said, I don't really post often, but I also received an automatic IP violation for ... a normal Fedora. Yeah, these people aren't even stealing items. They're just getting banned because they made hats that are Fedora styled. So stupid, dude.